guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Pete. Now for today's video, what we're going to do, I'm going to go over the top 5 leaf patterns out of my plants. Now with these plants, I can tell you it was pretty hard just because of most of the plants that I do have typically have some kind of pattern on them, and like I said, it was very hard for me to choose. That's why I had to narrow it down to 5 because that made it a lot easier to weave out some of the ones that I don't want to say not good looking per se, but they wouldn't fit the top 5 category. But let's go ahead and get started here. Also keep in mind that these plants are in no specific order except for the first one, and I'll explain why, but the rest of them will just be part of the top 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Now the first one here will be the Pink Princess Philodendron. She's number 1 because of course, you get your pink pattern in the leaf, as you can see from this one here. And this one also has some specks in it as well. I got this plant here, I think it was maybe, I know it was last year. I'm not sure, maybe around fall. I know it wasn't cold, could have been end of summer, I don't know. But I got this from another YouTuber. I won it from a YouTuber. Shouts out to Gerard's Horticulture. Yeah, I never won anything, guys, especially off of YouTube, but I guess it was just my turn, and I won her, and she, as you can see, she is growing down in sphagnum moss. Hopefully you guys have been watching the videos, but I've been switching over all of my plants to sphagnum moss. Well, not all of them, just the ones that basically mostly my aeroids, how about that, and the ones that are inside of my grow tent, which are mostly aeroids per se. But yeah, she is number 1 only because of, as you can see, there's not much pink in her, but she has spots of pink on her. And I have been, you probably can't, let's see, can you see here? Stem. Alright, the camera's not picking it up too good, but there is pink on her stem, and I've been watching the pattern on her. So there was a leaf before it, but it died. But as you can see here, this was the start. So eventually, the pattern is the pink is on the left side of each leaf. There it is on that side. Here it is on that side. So eventually, once she starts to mature, and whenever the DNA starts to kick in with the pinkness, which I'm pretty sure is probably mature as it gets a lot more mature, or light, I mean, but anyway, as and when she gets older, eventually she will give me a half moon. But the reason she's number 1 is because the pattern on her will never be the same, and I don't, well, well, I can't say that. Well, they're not my top favorite, so it wouldn't count. But the grow pattern, pink pattern, however you want to put it, is not the same. So as each leaf comes out, here comes another one. Don't know if you've seen it yet, but as each leaf comes out, it is much different than the last one. Not as in, well, hopefully leaf size, but as in color. So for all I know, this could be a all pink leaf. I doubt it, but yeah, it could be a totally pink leaf. So with this one, it's just a guessing game or waiting game rather, which I actually love because again, each leaf is different. So if you're waiting for some extravagant pink, it might just be that random leaf or just that random time she decides to just put off all kinds of crazy. Now keep in mind, I actually kind of love just the spot of pinks of this plant just because of too much variegation, as we know, especially with these. She will start to top herself or kill herself, and even the leaves will start to dwindle back, just kind of like your um, elbow monstera. So, yeah, I would love a lot more pink, but let's just say I would love more dabbled spots of pink, but the whole entire thing pink is just, I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to have to cut my plant purposely just because of that reason. Even though they tell you to cut it back, and you know I've actually tried, well, not on a philodendron, but on a Tridescanthia. Um, I think that video is out. The video's out, guys. Pause this one and go check it out. But I did cut it, and she brought back half moon, or yeah, half moon. I think it's the white stripe there, white stripe Tridescanthia. So yeah, she put out some half moons and been growing that way ever since. So I guess cutting would help, but for these, I just haven't had the nerve to cut these. And even it's even crazy because when Gerard cut his on his channel, I even commented like if I had one, I would be just cringing to even try to propagate it. And even to this day, I have two, and hopefully that video is out where I did my transfer from soil to spag with my bigger pink princess. At the time, I didn't have one, so um, yeah, I would have been cringing. But I would have brought the bigger one out with her, but she has just been transplanted, and I rearranged her so she's in the back now. And I didn't want to have to go through moving her out or even bringing her back out of the tent because of I did uproot her, but she's looking fine. But yeah, I would prefer not to. And also, it's kind of cool out here. Don't know what's going on with the weather, even though I mean I know it's winter time, but it's just dropped crazy. I don't know, but yeah, guys, this is number one. The Pink Princess Philodendron. Keep in mind, she's only number one for now until I get my hands on that infamous Thai constellation, and then the Pink Princess will most definitely be number two. But as for now, in my collection, she is number one. And again, just waiting on this next leaf. It's just an anticipation game, and I actually love it because again, you just don't know what you're going to get. So, yeah, Pink Princess Philodendron, guys. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now, again, after that one, these are not in a specific order. Let's start with this one here. This is your Crocodile Fern. Now, a quick disclaimer here, guys. Ferns and myself, we just don't mix. It's like oil and water. It's not happening, okay? I might do a video on how many ferns I've killed. I would say how many ferns I've tried not to kill but have killed. And unfortunately, just by filling these, I can tell you that she's almost on the way out the door. I just can't get a hold onto them. Now, I can tell you, I can put these things outside and forget them, and they thrive. But only thing I'm not doing is from outside. It's just that they're not outside. She is sitting in she's sitting in the bathroom, which is a south-facing window, but she's way far from the window, but not like in a dark corner or something. But the bathroom is really lit during the day, so I'm just not sure what's going on with her. Again, the only thing I can think of is she's not outside. There's no pests watering. I mean, I don't know, but anyway, this is my Crocodile Fern. I don't know if you can see that, but this is why it gets its name. The pattern in this leaf, it's like crocodile skin. If you have any crocodile boots or crocodile belt or alligator belt or gator belt, if you're from the South, you know, so yeah, the texture on these leaves are phenomenal. If you can get you a healthy specimen that would be better compared to mine at this point. Hopefully I can get her to shoot back. Maybe she will jump back and just show out. I kind of doubt it because, yeah, these leaves are just, I don't know what I've done or what I've been doing. I don't know. It couldn't be humidity. She sits in the bathroom. I'm telling you, the hot water here is just ridiculous. So there's no way. And then I also run the shower at night to give all the plants in there some extra humidity, even the ones that really don't need it. So I'm not sure. I don't know, guys, but the healthier specimens, they have the leaves are much thicker and this veining is more prominent. But I can tell you up close, they are spectacular. I wish I had a better specimen to show you guys. I will try to insert a picture of a healthier, prettier one. The leaf just fell. Wow. But the best thing that I can do with her is probably just stick her back out or stick her outside and let nature take her away and do what it's going to do. Because at this point, with me trying to take care of her, I'm going to kill it. So, and when I bought her, even though I knew I wasn't that good with ferns, I just knew this time I was going to try something different. And look at that. That's just not a healthy leaf. Look at that. I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. Could be too dry. Could need some water. Too much water. Not enough light. Too much light. Ferns. I don't know. But again, you know, some people do great with these, but me personally, just not happening. Not saying I'm going to give up on them, but it would have to be a fern that I really, really want like this one in order for me to buy it again. But other than that, I usually try to stray away from the plants that just didn't make it with me. But for the pattern of this, for the purpose of this video, this pattern here, she made the block again because she looks just like gator skin. And the healthier the plant, and the mature the plant, the more predominant these veins pop through. But I'm going to keep trying to get her together. But yeah, but she did make the list though, guys. And this is my Crocodile Fern. Let's move on to the next one. What I'm going to do, since she is actually over there hanging on the wall, I'm going to insert a video. And yeah, I'm going to insert the video just because she's been sitting there for a while and I don't want to move it. And yeah. Alright guys, here is my infamous, it's supposed to be a giant Hawaiian Philodendron. Let's count this line a little bit. Maybe I can get a little bit more light here. Okay, so here is, again, supposed to be a giant Hawaiian Philodendron. These leaves are massive. That is my biggest one back there. And over here, I think that is just a regular, oh crap, I forgot about her. She probably could have made the list, guys, but I'm going to add her in it with her. That is your queen, Pothos. Not mistaken, I'll put a name up top if I'm not right, but some yellow leaves. here. Usually I just wait till they fall off, which has been new because I've had this plant before summer, I think, and I know trust me, I chopped her and I traded, gave away a lot of pieces, but it's first time seeing her yellowing. But I love her because this is my only actual plant besides my Tridoscanthia that has half moons, and this plant is just wonderful. And as you see, I have her taped on the wall. Tried to get her to attach, but if you know, like I know, it's kind of hard to do, especially once they have grown. So the best thing is to get it from the starting point. But I'm not too much worried about it, just because of she will be moved eventually. But yeah, she started giving off these. Oh, I almost ripped it. Start giving off these half moons. I'm guessing because of the light, not sure, but yeah, if this was anything other than a pothos, then it probably would have been number one. But you know, pothos are very, very easy to come by, and with me personally, they're not my favorite, but they are good to look at, and they are one easy house plant to take care of. So yeah, guys, this pothos has made my top list of plant patterns, and she is wonderful. Honestly, I can't wait till the rest of the leaves catch up to this size. But even here, they were normal size, but as you can see, they got a little bit smaller because they weren't climbing or growing up anything. But as I switched it around, the leaves started to get a little bit bigger. So the best thing that I'm having to do now is just turn it upward, so that way it grows up, because these leaves, as you can see, are bigger than the other ones, but it's fine and perfect. But yeah, guys, this giant Hawaiian pothos has made the list. Now back to the video. All right, guys, so what we have next on the list, number 4, which is again not in order, I will go with my Rattlesnake Calathea. Now, I've had this Calathea for a while. Hopefully you guys, again, have been following me. I have a Calathea video as well. Go and check that out. This Calathea here is also part of another video, which is my OG video, and she is in a real OG. I've had her maybe 3, 4, maybe 4 to 5 years now, but when I got her, she was real small, and it was more like a starter plant from, I think it was Steve Leaves maybe. But yeah, she's been growing and has gotten way bigger over time, even though she looks like a normal one that you'll find in the store. But I can promise you this, guys, when I got this, they were hard to find. So at one point, they were considered, I won't say rare, but hard to find anywhere. And of course, I got it from Steve Lee's, and she got here and has been growing ever since. And you usually can tell where she started at, because these actually, they grow outward, or spread outward rather. So with that, the middle part, I don't know if you can see, but she is spreading out that way, and then also down in here there are some new spikes as well. But again, all off topic. She made the pattern list just because of that there. That pattern actually looks like a plant within itself, or some kind of leafy plant within itself. And guys, these things get huge. I'm talking about maybe over a foot, even longer, depending on the maturity of these leaves. And I just can't wait personally myself. This is a newer one here. I can't wait personally myself until they get a lot, until she gets much more mature. These again, these leaves, I just cannot wait. Like, I've seen them, even some YouTubers have them, and they're just spectacular. Now, some of these crispy tips that you see here from the older mature ones, the ones that she did. I take these outside and they grow up under a tree during the grow season, just because of um, during that time of year. Well, I'm in Georgia, so it gets very hot and sticky, and just I'm used to it, but it just gets very sticky in the inside. And you cut the unit on and it dries it out, and of course your plants still need that. So what I've done is just made a small nook under one of the what is that bush, winter rose, I think that's the name of it, the bush that's growing out in the front, and I canopied it out, cleared it out. I will make a video and show you guys probably this spring, mid-spring area, how I set that up. But yeah, they grow outside, and that's what most of this here is from. And again, we got the newer growth, and I was also able to, she grew enough, I was also able to propagate her as well. And I did trade her, I forgot what I traded her for. I don't know, maybe it was another Calathea, but she did make the list, and I love these. And again, this pattern will be the consistent, and but as they get older, it will change. So, well, not the pattern, but the leaf size will change, but the patterns will get bigger. I can't wait for it. But yeah, guys, my Calathea network made the list. Let's move on to the last one here. Now, this one here made the list, of course, for her foliage. I mean, check that out. You cannot beat that. This is your Scindapsus Exotica. I love this plant to death. Now, I can understand and see why most people have like 12 to 25. I'm over exaggerating, but they have a lot of pots of these. They are nice. Even the jades, which I'm trying to get my hands on as well. The jade Scindapsus, but they are nice. And she made the pattern, of course. Made the pattern. She made the list, of course, because of its pattern. And I don't want to say it's consistent, which I'm pretty sure it's not, but for the most part they are the same. That is why she made the list. But you check out these splashes of silver inside of the plant. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if these plants get a lot more light than what they are getting, they will have a little bit more of a shimmery shingle or shimmer to them, and it looks real nice under the light, especially when the sun hits them the right way. Now, I do have a my Silvery Ann, of course. Silvery Ann shows up a lot better with the sparkles and the shimmer, just because of the silver part, and you really can't, well, it can grow out, but you can't take it out unless the light conditions are not right. But she made the list, and I am loving her. This is an OG plant as well. Of course, she is growing in spag, as you see right here. This one here has much of a bigger pond gap in the back, only because the root system was not as extensive, and I really didn't feel like filling her up with spag, even though there wasn't anything wrong with that. But I filled it up with my pond in the back, and eventually I can go in and it'll be way easier than soil. Go in and just add more spag to it. But she made the list, and as you can see, each leaf is quite different from the next, even though, of course, they have the big line bang down the middle, but it is different from the next one. And as I have them growing up my wood here, they will continue to get even bigger. Like these leaves here are pretty big here. But if you already know, Scindapsus leaves can get pretty big. And I'm wanting her to trail, as I can see now. Well, that didn't take long. Well, she have aerial roots. Let me see, can I show you guys? I'm so way off right now, but right there has already attached herself to the pole. But I just want to see how big these will get and see how much of the pattern will change on them, either more silver or more green or whatever the case may be. But even looking at these two guys, this one and that one, they are completely different. This one has way more silver in it than that one, but again, they made the list, and I'm pretty glad. I'm pretty sure that there was, I think, one or two more that were competing with this one, but I had to break it down a little bit more. So she made the list, and I'm glad she did. And you guys keep following me on this journey. We will continue to grow her up this stake. I might stake that back there so she grows up on that pole. But yeah, you guys can follow me on this journey, and we can continue to check out the patterns. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, these patterns will definitely change once I get my hands on especially like a burrow marks, variegated, philodendron, my Thai constellation, things like that. Then of course this order will start to change simply because of I've been wanting my I've had my eye on those plants for a long time, and I've just been wanting them for even ever. So yeah, that is it, guys. I will start jabbering again. So yeah, as you've seen, those are my top 5 plants with the best leaf patterns for me, or in my perspective rather. And like I just said, those will change with the upcoming plants that I am trying to acquire. But that is it, you guys. I would like to thank you for coming back and supporting my channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. Also comment down below just to say hey, or if you have any questions, or even if there's something that you want me to do. Also hit that notification bell. Now that bell will also keep you informed as into all the projects that we're doing, just like this one here when I did my transfer from soil to spag. I'm pretty sure hopefully some of those are out. Run over and check that out right after this here. And I think that is it. So let me look around because I do this a lot. Yeah, that was it because there were only 5 plants. Haha, no potting. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming back, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn this back down here some so that it looks a lot better aesthetically, because eyesore to me, well, I pinned it. That'll work for me, I guess.